My name is Jim Halbeisen. I'm Director of Research at Growers Mineral Corp, and we're doing a podcast today during our annual meeting, and we're picking out different areas of the country to have guys talk about what they do in their operation and the type of clientele that they're working with. What's most interesting about the next two gentlemen that we're talking to is that they're third and fourth generation growers guys, and basically following the protocol that Victor Tegens designed, back in the 30s and 40s and brought to fruition in the 50s. So one gentleman is Stanley Sensenig, Stanley's third generation, and then Curvin Horst is the fourth generation. And I'm just going to ask Curvin to start out, talk a little bit about his operation. He's a dairyman. He'll tell you where he's located, how he implements growers into his operation, and then he's also repping for us a little bit when he's got a little bit of time, when he's not milking cows. And he'll talk a little bit about his customers and what kind of crops they're.
Yeah, my name's Curvin Horst. We're located in Pulaski, New York, just north of the Salmon River, be the east side of Lake Ontario. We have 50 cows. We're trying to grow most of our own crops. We're just getting started 3 years into it. We have tried to raise our replacement heifers, everything we can. Just got the farm tiled, so we're hoping to do more calcium applications in the future. Using growers as full air at this point. We're still trying to advance our equipment. As far as customers, we have fairly spread out. Most of them would be Amish background or conservative, so it takes a little more time. No technology, so you have to do multiple visits sometimes. But very interesting. They're into more produce. Pretty much all of them do produce. That seems to be their niche market for profitability.
What are they doing with that produce? Are they direct marketing it, or are they going to produce auctions? How are they handling that?
Yeah, every one of them is farm stand, pretty much.
Is it? Yeah.
Yep, okay. That's what they do.
So you pointed out you live on the east end of Ontario. Here, this pre-winter, they've been talking some pretty high snow accumulations. Are you seeing any of that?
Yeah, we were feeling pretty good. We got spared for most of the winter so far, and then just 2 days ago, or 3 now probably, we got our 2 feet in one night. So yeah, we got our snow.
This young man is quite a manager, because when we were visiting his farm last summer, he was picking rock, and he was wondering if we were up to picking rock with him, and we kind of passed on that side of the equation. Next gentleman is Stanley Sensenig, and Stanley's third generation. He'll tell you where he lives and what he's doing in his operation. Before I go to Stanley, I want to ask Curvin another question. We've got a lot of guys that are showing interest in this beef on dairy situation, where these guys are breeding, their cows with beef animals, and they're saying this is quite a nice income for them. Are you seeing that up in your area, and are you doing any of that?
I haven't got into it too heavy. I do occasionally on a tail ender cow that I don't really want anything good out of. Very profitable. But yes, I've seen not so much in our area. Most of our farmers are just all about expanding, 2, 3, 4,000 cows. So a little farther south, it is the rage, definitely. All heifers that you want out of certain cows, and then, beef on the rest, that's for sure.
Where do those animals go? And can you tell me, the size and what kind of price are they talking with these animals when they sell them?
They get about anywhere from $700 to $900 a lot of times. Not long ago, it started out around $200, so a huge increase. I'm not sure. I think most of them hang around the local areas. till they're about 400 pounds, and then they go west, I believe, to feedlots.
Do you know when they feed these young calves right out of the chute, are they using milk replacer, or how's that? Have you talked to anybody that's done this, where they feed these animals?
I'm not right up on the beef cross. On the Holstein, they have they actually buy milk replacer from certain company out of the west that seems to work the best for them. I'm not sure up on that. And then they do a interesting thing after that. When they hit 200 pounds, they some guys get them at that stage, and they'll feed them just straight corn with 25% of a special pellet. They won't tell us what's in it, but
You think there's got to be roughage or something in that pellet in order for their rumen to work, or what's that?
No, the corn is not cracked. That's
gotcha.
how they get it. The fiber on the outside is what saves the calf.
Saves the calf.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, Stanley, tell us where you're at and your operation and what you're up to.
We're in central New York, right between the Finger Lakes, and we do beef cattle and cash cropping, which consists of corn, soybeans, wheat, oats, hay, do a fair amount of hay. So I like the diversity, try and build the soil health and keep my inputs down and cash crop that part of it. And then the beef cattle, we do cow-calf, and we fatten all our own cattle. We do some direct marketing. We do all natural beef, no hormones or antibiotics or anything of that sort. So that's a market I'd like to capitalize on more in the future.
How's that working for you? Is that expanding for you, or?
I haven't put a lot of effort into it. It's more locally. It's expanding some, but I got to put more effort into the marketing part of it. Get into the more urban areas. And
do those people seem to respond to that?
I haven't tried it real hard. I mean, so far we're selling to mostly local people. Yeah.
Sure.
So I think there's a huge potential there. I just got to put some time and effort into it.
So talk about your liming approach and what you're doing with the growers as far as how you use it.
Our goal is to get 10 ton per acre per lime per acre, and we've been in the rotation. We put the lime on in the summer after wheat. So through my rotation, every field, every 4 or 5 years, it gets another application of 2 ton of lime, sort of like a maintenance lime. And then the growers, we put it in the furrow and do the foliar feed on the corn and the beans and the wheat. So it's been working out real well for us.
On the liming side, are you trying to incorporate your lime? How do you do that? You put it like on wheat stubble and rip it in? Or
yes,
what's that
I
deal?
do. Yeah, I always try to incorporate the lime. I put it on wheat stubble. This summer I did some. I put it on wheat ground, and I put manure down and lime, and then I worked it in. Different methods. Sometimes I'll subsoil the field if I feel there's any compaction, and sometimes I'll just do shallow tillage.
Is the lime hard to find? Is that a problem for you?
No. The lime is relatively easy to get. A lot of it's a cost factor where you can get it the most economical price.
Sure. Trucking seems to be the problem for most guys.
It
I
is.
would say.
New York lime out of the quarry is twice the price per ton in the quarry as Pennsylvania lime, but then the trucking takes the difference up. So it all comes out to it's a matter of what type of quality or what type of lime you want. So.
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it very much. This podcast has been brought to you by Growers Mineral. Please visit growersmineral.com.